Hey, so there's this geolocation element, geolocation in HTML now, which makes a button that says use locations about handling the permissions and like clicking it actively gets the geolocation and stuff. I think that's pretty cool. It's cooler than I thought it was. I'm going to save this, and it doesn't work super well in iframes, best I know. So I'm going to copy the URL of this preview and open it in a new tab here. And then I'm going to open this on the right side of this. I hadn't used that before. That's Chrome, default Chrome's thing. All right, cool. So now I can click this button. It's going to do the prompting. It's going to ask me if it's okay to use geolocation. That's new. A lot of times, so I think if I open my, how do I see the site settings for this particular page or something? Isn't that something I can do? Site settings. I don't know. Maybe it's just settings, but that would just be all of the things. There's got to be some way to see it. Is it this? Site settings. Yeah, location just says to ask. It hasn't been approved or denied. Let's say I denied it and I went back here. Before it was just imperative. I'd just have to try to get location. And if I didn't have access, it would just ask me if it's okay. But if I have ever said no, it's kind of just silently blocked. But now there's a way then it says, oh, you didn't previously allow it. I'm going to allow it. So that's cool. Now my site settings, if I refresh this, well, it's going to say ask there, but didn't I allow it specifically? I don't know. I thought it would say allow if I've explicitly allowed it, but that's okay. So now I can say on location is the event. Location is the event. I can say like, yo, give me the event. And then in my global JavaScript, I can say function yo takes an event, and the actual coordinates are going to be in here. I won't log those so you can see my exact coordinates, but I can say console.log, coordinates got or something. Cool. So can I open the DevTools down here? A little cramped. That's okay. Where's the console when it's this cramped? Right there. Can I close the what's new, please? Cool. Use location. Coordinates got. Cool. So inside the event, there'd be actual coordinate data that we can get. So that's pretty awesome. There's a fallback in that if the browser doesn't understand this, it will render this button instead. You could probably have attach event handlers that like kind of do it the old way. That's the fallback. But I thought was really interesting is this part. So geolocation, I could say has a background of, I don't know, light red or something. There's some styling that's available to this. I think I have to hit save and refresh this maybe. Background geolocation. Is it not applying for some reason? Computed styles. Oh, light red isn't real. I just made that up. Pink? Is pink real? Yeah, that should be auto refreshing automatically. Okay, so you have some styling there, but there's some things that you just can't do. Translate, I don't know, 100 pixels over. It's just going to be like, no, I won't do that because you can't. This is a permissions thing. There's security involved here. You can't just do whatever you want here to get people to like trick people to click on it or anything like that. There's some things that you just can't do. Well, now in the console, notice that I can click it and it's saying I got the coordinates. Yay, yay, yay. But if I said, I don't know, the color is also pink, it's going to adhere to that and it's going to disappear. But if I click it, it's not going to say coordinates got. It's checking the accessibility of this. And if you screw it up, it disables the button. I've never seen that before in HTML or CSS. Have you? That just this combination nukes it. It doesn't not let you do it like translate. It lets you do it. It just doesn't work. I think that's fascinating. Anyway, pretty cool. What I like the most about it is the recovery, I think they call it, which is the idea that like you had previously denied it, and then this is giving you an opportunity to undo that denying instead of just being this kind of silent failure. It also has a granted. Emmett is being weird there. Granted class where I can say background is like green now. Not and I have to do the and because I want it hanging off the geolocation. I have granted it, so it's green now, which is cool. I think if I then went into site settings and said location blocked, and then went back here and reloaded. Am I looking at the right? I'm looking at the site data of the right thing, aren't I? And refresh it. It's saying pink. Oh, it's saying pink because it's not granted anymore. But there's no like not granted. I was hoping kind of there'd be 3 states, like a not granted, or like you have to ask explicitly blocked and explicitly granted, but you really only get this state and then every other state besides that. There is a JavaScript way of handling it, I think. But anyway, kind of cool.